Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have a multiple 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, what's up? This is Community Service with Greg Conant. That's me.
What's up, dude? I got a special surprise for you. First of all, Hunter Holt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's for you,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
There's my proof, bro. He probably thought, like, I wonder if Craig's going to keep that.
He sent me a text. He's like, now, if Craig doesn't give you this money.
I'm an honest man. I've done some
That's what I
bad
told him.
things. This was given to me by a stranger at the live show. I did a live show. I did a
how
live
was
show.
that?
Oh, my God. I was so scared. Dude, I did a show. What day is today? I can't even. Doesn't
Sunday.
matter. We're all going to die. The end is soon. Stay positive. I did a show Friday night. Dude, is my buddy Ari Manis is the worst. We have the worst energy together ever. I did his podcast for a second time, and I just looked at him like, I fucking hate you. You're one of my best friends, but I hate. No, I love that guy. He's like Borat, though. He just tries to make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know you're in character, motherfucker. We've gotten soft served together, you know? I know who you are. Stop this. Anyways, this is the point. Oh, it was at his podcast studio, Melrose Podcast Studio on right by the Hollywood Improv, a block away. It's a tiny, tiny room. It's like the size of this apartment, really. It's a podcast studio, no, just one room. He's always been an entrepreneur starting his own business. Anyways, he did a live show there on Friday. It sold out with like 22 people, so it was sold. It's not hard to sell out. You know? It was that capacity, everybody. It was an arena. Anyways, everyone was nervous because it was our first time in 90 days. Stand-up is not like riding your bike. Sam Morrell tweeted, and it's so accurate. He said, it took me 10 years to get good at stand-up and 2 years to get bad at it. And it is true. Did I say that right?
No, you said 2 years.
2 weeks. Damn it.
Yeah.
I knew as soon as your face went. And I was like, I did something wrong. It takes 10 years to get good at it and 2 weeks to get bad at it. And it is true. Anyways, it felt like the beginning days. In the beginning, I still get a little nervous or excited or whatever. It's different now. It's controlled. But in the beginning, you're just like, your fucking fingers are tingling. You're breathing heavy. It's almost as if it's an out-of-body experience in the beginning. And just last Friday, I was like, oh. Anyways, I did this new story how I fucked a penis enlarging pump 2 times and threw it away. It's a pretty good story. And it ripped, man. It ripped. Everybody ripped. I think everyone was just so happy
Oh, yeah.
to be there. This one guy hosted, and he's good, but Ari made the joke. I'm not going to name names. Well, Ari, who cares? It's Patreon. Adam was hosting, and Ari made the joke, like, if he's killing, we're all going to kill. I didn't say it. Besides, I don't think he's subscribed to this. Don't tell. He's a nice guy. He's kind of autistic, retarded, like Joe Maurice.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I kind of am too, but I'm more functional. Those guys are fucking dumb, man. Boy, I hope they don't subscribe. Anyways, dude, I was nervous. I was like out of breath. Like first time fucking out of breath, you know, like it's excitement and it's work. It was so hot in there. It was really cool. And then my buddy Jeremy Scipio stopped by. He's a black dude. I say that for a reason because I was like, yeah, like I asked Ari to throw you up at the end, just do 5 minutes. And then he didn't throw him up. And I was like, Ari is racist. He's a racist piece of shit. He's part of the problem. Hey, disclaimer, Ari Manis is not really racist. And I just said that for jokes. I hope he's not racist. Anyways, I got all these gifts from all these people. Oh no, where'd I put the note? Oh well, I thanked them on my Instagram. There it is. Yeah, they made. Oh, Hunter Holt gave me this shirt. Dude, it's made of bamboo and cotton. It's the softest fucking shirt I ever did feel.
Nice.
He gave me 2 shirts. One made of bamboo, hemp, and cotton, and this one is bamboo and cotton. The hemp, not gonna lie, Not as soft. I'm a huge hemp fan. I love me some hemp. I did a project on hemp in high school, and the one semester I went to community college. I did go, guys. It was to sell drugs. Meet my contacts, then I quit. Meet my contacts, then I quit. No, I actually, the craziest part about me quitting college, I hated it and was just going through the motions because I didn't know what else to do. So I went to one semester, and then I was going to sign up for a second semester, but I got my dick circumcised right before enrollment. And then I was like, and I put everything the last minute. So I was going to just have to go add on classes in human form. I guess that's how they did it back then. If you don't sign up online, you could go sit in and say, is there room? Did somebody not show up? And then you could get their spot. And but I had stitches on my dick and I couldn't walk. So I was like, well, fuck college. It's not for me. I always knew it wasn't for me anyways. I like to go down YouTube rabbit holes with conspiracy theories. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that because then you sound too crazy. But did you know the term conspiracy theory was made up, developed, coined, whatever the fuck you want to call it, by the
FBI.
CIA during the Kennedy assassination to discredit those talking about the fucking conspiracy that was going on. So there's some food for thought. I love that people just blindly gulp down the government's dick and don't question it. They've done so much shady shit. They've been caught. If you look up what our government, also, I am American. I love being here. I also just want like, hey, no dirty wars. Can we take care of the homeless guys over there? You're going to go fucking destabilize the... Anyways, if you just look up what the government, our government, has been caught and found guilty of, your jaw will fucking drop. It's insane. It's also insane that the people that catch them somehow always mysteriously commit suicide. Fucking wake up, sheeple. The Vietnam, it's also funny too, the laziness of our government, or maybe they just like flexing their muscle, like, yeah, you can't do shit. The Iraq War, we're going to war for weapons of mass destruction. Years later, there was no weapons of mass destruction. Oopsie. Whoopsie poopsie. Hey, government, why don't you just plant some? You know what I mean? You literally don't even have to plant it. You can just say it.
Yeah.
They don't even do that. They don't even do that. Are you fucking kidding me? The Vietnam War, the fucking, I'm bad at information, but I know a ship was bombed in the Gulf of Tonkin that started our entry of the Vietnam War. Mm-hmm. It was later found out that never happened.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a false flag to go to war with a country where 70, 80, 100,000 citizens die, U.S. citizens die, as well as 1 million or 2 Vietnamese people, just bomb the ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have that zero disregard for human life, just do it. You know what I mean? At least make me not this crazy. And then I want to tell people this shit. And then they're like, you're crazy, man. I'm like, nah. You question everything. Do you not listen to Rage Against the Machine? I'll never forget this. I saw Public Enemy with Chuck D in Coachella. And he went on this rant. And this is when Obama won, first black president. Everyone was Team Obama. I voted for him. It was a movement. It was passion. You're just like, yeah, we're changing the world. And Chuck D goes, fuck Obama. You need to watch that fool even closer than anyone ever before. He's like, he's a fucking, I don't know, it's in the Bible, you know, like a false prophet or whatever. Yeah. He starts going on this rant. He's like, do your work. And I was like, wow, Chuck D. But he's black. And I kind of dismissed it. And years later, I'm like, oh, he was dropping bombs on Yemen, you know, like he did all this good shit. And then he's also flying remote control airplanes and killing civilians. Somebody tweeted something and it was very powerful. It's like, first of all, we need a revolution in every single thing imaginable. Racist? Yes. Police brutality? Yes. Food? Yes. War shit? It was a tweet that just said, like, we fly this fucking plane that cost $1,000 an hour to fuel or something like that, or even more. It was like, I'm bad at information, guys, but if you Google it, it's expensive. We fire a $100,000 missile out of a $20 million plane that costs $5,000 an hour to fly to kill people that live off $1 a day in Yemen and countless other countries. It's just like, if they live off $1 a day, I don't think they could get over here, guys. I'm just saying, logically speaking, I don't think they're going to can afford the journey. It's fucking nuts, dude. And I love it, like, you speak about this stuff. You're not American. You're not a patriot. Nah, fuck you, bro. I am a patriot. I love this country, and I want it to do what it can do. And maybe not spend millions of dollars to kill poor people because they have lithium. Wake up, you fucks. You fucking cucks. You're all cucks. Not you guys. You guys are enlightened. I'm talking about the country.
Yeah, I like how bootlicker has become like a common slur to use against people that are like pro-police.
Oh, yeah. It's just common sense. I'm not against all police. I'm against police brutality. That's a pretty standard, basic, reasonable thing to be against. There's an armed robbery and he shot a lady. Police, do your thing. There's an unarmed drunk man running away. Hey, how about you tase the motherfucker and don't end his life? It's fucking insane. And then people are always like, more white people get killed by the police than black people. Yes, that is true. But there's also 10 times as many white people. If you do the math, I believe people of color are 4 or 5 times more likely to get murdered at the hands of police because there's just more white people. And also, we've seen the videos. You'll see a white dude yielding a knife. And they'll tase him. You see a poor black boy playing with a toy gun and they shoot him in 3 seconds. Wake up, you fucking fucks. You bootlicking cocks. Cocks. This might have to be a regular episode. This is fun. Arm up, everybody. I'm getting a gun. I'm getting a nice little snub-nosed revolver with no hammer, so it doesn't get caught in your coat pocket. You know, got some nice coat pockets, baby. Only holds 5 rounds, but in all statistics, you only need 2 or 3 rounds, unless you're going against a Navy SEAL, and then you're dead. Nobody's gonna run towards gunfire. Most people run away. Defend yourself is all I'm saying. I don't like violence, but I am, I'm a peaceful man. You see the bromeliads and the crystals and the pussycat at my feet. Hey, pussycat. I'm a peaceful man. But if someone's coming at me or my family, you better believe I want to be armed to the teeth. And I like pulling the trigger. It's fun. It's exciting. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm just saying, you defend your home. You get it. You get it, Arizona. Oh, I got my dates back. I got Arizona and Minnesota.
When's your Minnesota date?
July 9th.
Ah.
I'm scared. I can't do stand-up here. They want me to go do an hour? What the fuck? I'm dead. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man.
Is anybody trying to organize outdoor shows and stuff?
Yeah, like
more
drive-in, but it's always the famous fucks. I don't know how to do that. They got managers. I got managers. But you got to, man, fuck everybody. No, I'm just kidding. It's just frustrating. I'm going to make it, whatever. And I'm happy for the famous fucks. They've earned it. They deserve it. They've worked very, very fucking hard, and they're hilarious. But yeah, they're doing like drive-in theaters, like the old school movies. You drive in and they're performing to people in their car. Like some asshole's gonna honk and heckle. But it's still better than Zoom.
Yeah.
So I did this Zoom. Oh, I signed an NDA. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Don't.
I won't, because I don't want to get in trouble. Anyways, get to the chopper. I don't know if you can hear that, Patreon, but there's a chopper. And I'm eager to go join them. Let me get my little snub nose, you know what I mean? Antifa, here we come. Just kidding. There's so much I don't even know. They've achieved it, whoever they are. This water is so fucking muddy. You don't even know who's who anymore. You know what I mean? There's so much shit like who funds Black Lives Matter, also funds Antifa. Antifa's a terrorist group. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I don't even know what to believe anymore. It's just like, this is all crazy. I do, whether dark entities, I don't even know if that's the right word, dark organizations are funding Black Lives Matter, you can still take the money and be like, nah, I ain't doing what you want to do. This is what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could do that. So it's just like, I watch too many videos is what happens. I watch too many YouTube videos. And there's every tidbit of information possible saying every which thing. All I know, what I do know is what I see when I go to the protest. And about 99% of these motherfuckers are absolutely peaceful. And there are some weird, shady fuckers that start shit. You've seen it on the internet, on all those videos. And the cops fucking start shit. There's peaceful protests, and then they box you in and shoot you with tear gas and rubber bullets, and then they turn not so peaceful. What did you think? You know what I mean? You think people being shot at and they're already angry for police brutality, that they're not going to be enraged? It's like insanity. And then the media will show only the protesters. It's insane. I can't even talk about it. It's exhausting.
That guy you posted on your story, he was in Oakland and he was talking to the city council and he was just calling them out. You remember?
That was badass.
That was the best thing I've seen in a long time.
That was the best shit. And that was like from 2 years ago from a poor guy getting murdered then. That wasn't even recent time. You could just go through the fucking archives and post shit and be like, it could be from 8 years ago and it's the same problem. It was the same problem in the fucking 60s.
Yeah.
That's when the civil rights movement was, right? Oh, Jesus, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just let my Spotify on shuffle playing hip hop and songs from the 90s, from the 2000s. Fuck the police, you know, it's in there everywhere.
Ice-T, dude, he said something so dope. Remind me to read Amber Tozer's tweet. But Ice-T said, you want my opinion on police brutality? Why don't you play one of my videos from the 80s? It's still relevant now. And it was just like some mic drop shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude. And he's an Army veteran. People always go against him. Fuck you. He served for this country. Nobody knows that. Not nobody, but it's just, that's not brought up.
Yeah, I didn't know
He's
that.
a fucking Army vet. Ice Cube's going hard, and I fucking love it, dude. He's posting some dope-ass art. Ben and Jerry's is going hard. They are fucking nuts, and I love it. You know all these corporations' safe blanket statements?
Yeah.
Dude, have you read Ben and Jerry's shit?
No.
It's fucking so dope. Oh, my God. Hang on, Ben and Jerry's. They got a follow from me. You better believe it, baby. I put Burn and Jerry's. God damn it. Dude.
They also have a great non-dairy ice cream.
Oh, man, it's not the long version. I got to go to their website. Their official statement, dude. It's not even like Black Lives Matter. We must dismantle white supremacy. And the murder of George Floyd. Like, dude, this is a short one. Link in profile for a full statement. There it is. There it is. You should have typed it out in both places, Ben. Come on. You're making it too hard on me. Dude, everything they post is so dope. It's like, are you Malcolm X? This is two old white Jewish guys. It's like, are you sure you're not Malcolm X? Because you're fucking dope. Oh, God. They're making it not easy. Oh, man. This is a lot of reading. Oh, boy. Here we go. This is Ben and Jerry's statement. Silence is not an option. All caps. All of us at Ben and Jerry's are outraged about the murder of another black person by Minneapolis Minneapolis, god damn it, police officers last week, and the continued violent response by police against protesters. We have to speak out. We have to stand together with victims of murder, marginalization, and repression because of their skin color, and with those who seek justice through protests across our country. We must have to say his name, George Floyd. George Floyd was a son, a brother, a father, and a friend. The police officer who put... God damn it. I try to read too fast. The police officer who put his knee on George Floyd's neck and the other police officers who stood and watched didn't just murder George Floyd. They stole him. They stole him from his family and his friends, his church and his community, from his own future. The murder of George Floyd was a result of inhumane police brutality that is perpetuated by a culture of white supremacy. What happened to George Floyd was not the result of a bad apple. It was a predictable consequence of a racist and prejudiced system and culture that has treated black bodies as enemies from the beginning. What happened to George Floyd in Minneapolis is the fruit born of toxic seeds planted on the shores of our country in Jamestown in 1619, when the first enslaved men and women arrived on this continent. Floyd is the latest in a long list of names that stretches back to that time and that shore. Some of those names we know are Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Oscar Grant, Eric Garner, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Emmett Till, Martin Luther King Jr. I'm going to add some. Malcolm X, Sandra Bland. That one made me want to fucking go murder cops. I ain't going to lie. That Sandra Bland shit? Oh, that's the one I started crying in the single episode. Anyways, remember her name. The officers who murdered George Floyd, who stole him from those who loved him, must be brought to justice. At the same time, we must embark on the more complicated work of delivering justice for all victims of state-sponsored violence and racism. This goes on for like 2 more pages.
Damn.
You want me to keep reading?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, man.
No, it's fine. We get the gist.
Just look up Ben and Jerry. I mean, I gave you enough.
Yeah.
Most people are like, Black Lives Matter. We stand with you.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck your mom, your grandma, you racist bitch-ass motherfuckers. I got a knife to her throat. And you're just like, oh, you make ice cream. It's fucking nuts. I love that shit, though. Just pick a side.
Yeah, it's good to see people with fuck you money actually use it.
Yeah.
You know?
I seen Donnell Rollins call people out on... he didn't use names, but he said it on Whitney Cummings. I almost said Whitney Houston. Fuck. Podcast. Donnell Rollins, Ashley, a.k.a. Ashley Larry from The Chappelle Show, is the fucking gangster. He's funny as fuck. Anyways, he's not really a gangster. You know what I mean. He's the man. He's the fucking man. And he went on Whitney Cummings' podcast, Good For You. And he spoke about how, like, he even said he understands if you don't have fuck you money. If you're trying to make it and you're getting by, I could understand why you wouldn't speak up. You're trying to survive too. It's fucking hard. But he's like, I got rich motherfucking friends that will never have to work another day in their life. And they ain't speaking up. Like, what the fuck's your excuse? You got 6 houses, you know? And it's true. It's like, fuck, I ain't got a kitchen and I'm speaking up. I don't care. I just can't. I've always hated injustice. I've always loved Pac. I've always loved Pryor. I mean, like, how can you be that blind and not? They're all speaking truth. Anyways, I think I've already said this so many times. I think I was black in a past life. Fuck, I can't talk. Past life. I tell all my black friends that. Most of them laugh. A couple of them are like, maybe. Well, I am half Mexican, and, you know, I already said this, but my grandparents were definitely racially profiled or whatever the fuck. They grew up in the projects with 7 kids in America in the 50s. How do you think that went? You don't think they got wet? You don't think they didn't get called wetbacks, spics, and paisas, bro? For sure. A funny thing about, I don't know if I said this, but my grandparents had so many kids. that they were in government housing in Harbor City and San Pedro. They live in 2 different projects in the Harbor area, Los Angeles. And but they had so many kids, and the projects were, 1-2 bedroom. So they had to give them 2 projects, and they just knocked the wall out or made a door, So they had 2 projects side by side, government housing, and people, like friends that came over, my mom's friends and her sisters and brothers' friends that came over, thought they were rich because they had 2 kitchens. They're like, whoa, you got 2 kitchens. I've said that before. Isn't that funny?
That's really.
They're like, no, we live in the projects. This is a fucking hood, bro. Yeah. And my grandpa was so nuts, and he was a comedian too. Just he wasn't really, but so my mom and her brothers and sisters were embarrassed that they live in the projects, so they'd be at the grocery store and he'd dance. And when they would see a friend, when you're a teenager and you see a friend, you don't even want to be seen with your parents, let alone your dancing Hispanic father tap dancing, going, "We live in the projects," and he used to sing that to their friends to embarrass them. And I respect the fuck out of that. That's so funny. And if you're against government housing, you're a piece of shit. Because my grandparents, Gustavo Lugo Soto, or Soto Lugo, I don't know. I'm whitewashed. One of the 2. My grandma, I already said this, but it's still funny. My grandma's name was... Oh, no, my mom's name, my grandma. She's getting old. My mom's name was Otilia Ofelia Lugo Soto, and then she married my dad and changed it to Tilly Conant. We got washed up, man. Americanized, whatever. My grandma's name was Eduviges Morial Lugo Soto, and then we call her Kiki because good luck saying all that when you're fucking 2. My back to my grandparents. They did it, man. They did the American dream. So my grandpa was a hard worker. He's Mexican. That's how we roll, baby. And he was working some job. I don't know if he was doing mining shit. I didn't even know those mines over here, but I know I have a little lantern. It's a little mining lantern that was his. It's from like the 40s and shit. It's pretty cool. And he somehow like got sick from working in some sort of harsh labor environments, and then they wouldn't let him work. And he's like, yo, I know I'm sick, but I got 7 fucking kids. Like, I don't care. I'm going to work. But they wouldn't let him work, and then they wouldn't pay him. He's like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So he sued them, the company, and they gave him 10 grand. Because they were like, you're a liability. You can't work. You got black lung or whatever the fuck, And then he took that 10 grand and started a Mexican restaurant, which then turned into 2 Mexican restaurants and a tortilla factory. And then he bought some property in San Pedro and Lomita. And he made it. And he, he did the American dream. And that's fucking badass, dude. And then this is where he fucked up. I know I've said this before, but the founder of Taco Bell was a friend of his and a business associate. And he said, hey, I'm going to make like this fast food, Mexican food that's kind of whitewashed for the gringos, And my uncle goes, no, I want no part of that. That'll never work, which later turned into Taco Bell. And I would probably be worth $20 to $50 million as a grandson, How much is that shit? That's fucking nuts. Crazy, dude. Anyways, I know I look white as shit, but I've always been on the side of the immigrant and people of color because I saw it firsthand, man. I already told you this. Some of my aunts and uncles hate white people, and they look white. We got a lot of Spanish blood in there. They were the worst. Conquistadors were the fucking worst. Oh, my God. Do your history. They killed like 90% of the indigenous populations in America and Mexico, and probably went down to South America. They were nuts. They killed 90% of Native Americans and then sold the land to us, and then we killed probably another 9%. Nobody talks about that genocide. Anyways, but I love how a lot of the bootlickers are like, go home to your country. This ain't our country, motherfuckers. Do a fucking shit licking finger fart fucking, I don't even know what that means. Do an ounce of research. We stole the land from Native Americans and Mexico, and yet we want to build a wall. And then on top of all that, have you ever heard of Ellis Island? We're the land of the immigrants. That's the fucking foundation of this country. Everybody's welcome. That's the whole shit. That's why there's no official language. It's unofficially English, obviously, but technically there's no official language, which I learned this very recently, because we were the land of the immigrants. Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, blah, blah, blah. But all these dumb, fucking, ignorant, hateful cocks out there. Ooh, he speaks Spanish. Yeah, you know what? He makes a good fucking tamale, too. You like eating that, don't you, bitch? It's fucking delicious. Chile verde. Anyways, arm up, motherfuckers. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. How long we been rolling?
Half an hour.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, how could I forget? Okay. I've been enjoying myself. This is going to be Patreon first, but I think we're going to add this to an episode.
We could unlock this one and just let everybody watch it, and then we could put a link up so they come to the Patreon page.
You could do that?
Yeah, you can watch it.
Come on, bro. I need your help with this.
All right, yeah.
We should have been doing that whenever they're really good, but not all of them.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely not all of them. Anyways, people letting me know that they're unfollowing me. Bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck. It's so funny. I was in love with your comedy, but just so you know, you lost a follower. Hey, you got a little caca stain on your khaki pants, you no salt using bland ass motherfucker. What kind of little bitch are you where you're like, oh, I can't stand with this. Fuck off. You're fucking so whack. You're a cuck. Your wife or your husband, I don't even know what a cuck. I can't explain it. You're a cuck. I know it's a bad thing. That's all I know. You watch your wife get fucked or husband is bad. I don't know. Unless you're into that shit. Do whatever you want. I want some cookies. I got some cookies right here. You fucking ass. Just yesterday, it happens so often. You're just like, I don't know who you are. And I sound like an asshole, but it's just like, you're a stranger on the internet. I actually know a lot of my fans now because, just you message so much over time. You're like, oh, yeah, April Brooke. April Book. She gave me this. Hunter Holt gave me this. And anyways, shit does evolve, and you do get to learn not a lot of your fan base, but you do remember some people. But it's all the people that let you know that they're unfollowing you. Never fuck. I didn't even. Who are you? I don't give a fuck. Suck on a dirty turd, rolled in diarrhea, and I hope you get pink eye. You fucking think you're gonna affect me? It doesn't. It does affect me, but it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
At them, like you're a little bitch. You're a petty little bitch, and you had to take time out of your day to let me know that I lost one follower. I got 92. I don't know what I'm at. What am I at?
Good question. Even if you had 5 followers, if one of them was like, I'm out of here, it wouldn't be.
Who cares? Ben and Jerry. Ooh, I'm at 93. Nice. 93. Also, too, I've talked about this so much, but it's so funny that you defend black people and people of color in this country and you lose followers, And then
that was me.
What the fuck was I gonna say? And then yeah, and you're like against police brutality and pretty basic human rights stuff. And then people unfollow you, which is fine. Fuck you. bootlegging ignorant clocks. But also, it was disheartening or whatever because, you know, you work. Fuck those people. I want no part of them. But, like, you work hard to get shit. And when you lose it in substantial numbers, you're like, oh, boy. Like, that was money for ticket sales, blah, blah, blah. But then you're just like, I just kept telling myself that Rogan quote when he and Mencia were going at it. He's like, I wasn't worried about it because I knew I was right.
Yeah.
He's a thief. I'm a good guy. And that's why I was like, nah, you're right. Like, lean in, double down. Because I have friends that did the one obligatory post to be on the right side of history and then stopped. Mm-hmm. And they still are tanking. And I fucking leaned in, and I love it. It's just doing what's right. It's standing up against the oppressor. I've always loved and been about that. That's what this really is. It's oppression. We ain't people of power and political mansions and corporate elitists. Like, we're getting fucked. Why wouldn't you want to stand up against this?
Yeah.
It's just oppression. Yes, it's racism and all sorts of other stuff. It's so many things. But as we know, racism is fucking what literally this country's founded on, slavery. Anyways, you stand up against it, so you lose the numbers, but you just go, nah, I'm right. I'm on the right side of history. Fuck this. I see Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I want to march with them. I don't know if Malcolm X would have me arm up with him, you know, because he was a little bit more radical, but I would have loved to. And, yeah, that guy's a fucking G, man. I love me some Malcolm speeches. He's just funny. He says it as it is, man. And, anyways, yeah, I doubled down, and then the fucking tides turn. It was the Instagram when you have a creator account, a comedian, you know, it shows you the graphs of your analytics. At first, it was like, and now I'm like this. Bounce back, bitch. Black Panthers. I don't know. They killed Huey fucking Newton. Anyways, it's kind of weird that every black leader has been murdered. Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, fucking Martin Luther King Jr. One was peaceful, one was not. It doesn't matter. They both got a bullet to the fucking head. Anyhow, it's getting dark. Yeah, it's just dope to, you know, just stand by your convictions. You know what's right in your heart. If you're on the wrong side, hope you come back your next life as a fucking cockroach and I step on you. I hate cockroaches. They're evil. They scurry from the light. Anyways, I gotta go wash my ass. Arm up, stand against the oppressor. Also, get garden, get a cat, rub some rocks, some booties. You know, gotta brighten up your day. And if you are a person that notifies somebody that you're going to unfollow them, you're a little bitch. You're a little bitch, a little basic bitch. Oh, you made me sweat in my J. Crew shirt. How dare you? Go get your little Tide stain pen and wipe the skid mark out your khakis, you little bitch. Because the black man's coming for you. And I'm going to help him. I'm going to pick the lock. Anyways, this is getting fun. Oh, you threatened? You threatened with your little herb. Oh, that's my drink. Oh, as I kicked my drink over. You threatened by your mochachinos? You threatened your Starbucks on Rodeo Drive? Oh, no. Oh, no. Heavens to Betsy's. You don't get another Rolex. Suck my fucking butthole, bitch. Fuck you. I like this. This is fun. I like having my own platform. I can't wait to be on Rogan and somebody finds this. Be like, he's nuts. That's fine. That's fine. I stand by it. Been listening to Richard Pryor my whole life. Thank you, mommy. Well, in the hood, you know, how it always is. It's always brown and black people. So I don't know. Maybe my mom was influenced by the culture. Well, me and my sisters, we ran with it. And also, let's be honest, it's fucking so cool. Just have a gun and some drugs, you know? That shit is awesome, dude. Whew. Sexy. Don't get hooked, though. It'll get you every time. You know what the problem was with synthetic heroin is? Nothing. This is so fun. No, it just kind of ruins your life and then gets you on real heroin. But I'll tell you what. I've said this analogy. People ask you, how does heroin feel, or Oxycontin, morphine, whatever. This is how it feels. You could be high on dope and your house is on fire and you just be scratching your nutsack and we're like, oh man, it's nice and warm in here, you know, it's so nice. And you just burn up and not care. That's pretty dark. That's dark. Okay, hang on. Roses. Happy, joy. I already said this so much, but my favorite shit to do, I get so high. Little, you know, it's a long time ago. I'm sober now, but my grandma was on hospice, so she had everything. Liquid morphine, Dilaudid, Vicodin. You ever drink liquid morphine and vomit? Anyways, it makes you itchy. I don't know why it makes you so itchy, but I used to flap up my nutsack and get my sister's bristle brush, and I used to just scratch it. I was like a dog. You know when you hit the G-spot? I'm just like, dum, dum. I used to do this on stage, but it scared everybody. And then I'd just fucking scab up my nutsack till it was raw. And then I'd take a shower, and I'm a hippie, and I use Dr. Bronner's peppermint hemp oil soap. I put it on my nuts. You know Home Alone, his little hands? Times 10, bro. Mama was like, what are you doing in there? My nuts are on fire from the H, mama. She's like, oh, fill up. Would you like a tortilla? Would you like a butter tortilla? My mom make me these little butter tortillas, and sometimes she put peanut butter and jelly in a tortilla. Oh, it sounds weird. It's the best thing you ever had. Peanut butter jelly and a flour tortilla made by your mama with love with a scabby nutsack. Let me tell you, guys. I tell you what. I got a scab on my nutsack right now. But it's not from dope. It was the beach. I was there like 5 hours of salt water, and I was itching it, and it just got a little raw. I was like, Now I know why people wear like spandex underneath trunks.
Yeah.
If you spend a long day at the beach, that salt water and your balls chafing. I got fat nuts. I don't know about you, but they be slapping around a little bit. A little sand gets in there.
Yeah, that mesh in the swimsuit is
Does it help?
more trouble than it's worth, I think.
I don't have that, but I had that as a kid. I remember that. I used to always cut it out because I hated it.
Yeah, I think I might do that. I've never tried that.
I have regular board shorts that has nothing, but I have seen people wear like Under Armour or boxer briefs under shit, and I'm always like, what are you doing? And now after the old scabby nutsack, the old H trauma, I kind of liked it. I'm a masochist. What can I say, people? Hey, kitty. I heard the chopper. Let's get to the protest, man. I'm addicted to those shit. I get addicted to everything, but for so many different reasons. First of all, you're on the right fucking side of history. You're going against the oppressor. Wake up, America. If you haven't noticed, things aren't so fucking good. The wealth keep getting wealthier. The elite keep getting elitier, and we keep getting poor. I just look at this, and obviously I'm not a fucking expert, but I just know in my heart, mind, body, soul, and DNA, it does not have to be this hard. It does not. There is no need for that many homeless people. And also, we can have institutions that help that shit out. Everyone's like, defund the police. You know, I've said it a million times. It sounds so radical. Until it's like, no, it's just reallocating funds and investing in education, in rehabilitation centers. It's just like, it's insane. It's just like everything is police, go to jail. It's like, yeah, we do need that. There's fucking gnarly crimes. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying invest in infrastructure called human beings and AKA your fucking citizens. Is that so radical? Socialist, blowshalist, suck my ball sack. Nobody's complaining when they got that 12 hundo. Ooh-wee. Thank you. Anyhow, I heard the chopper. Oh, the protest. It's just every human emotion. Like, I am sensitive and, but like when you're marching, I wear sunglasses. You just cry. It's so powerful. It's just everybody coming together. It's just, you realize, you see the list of the names, just like, God damn, why does people gotta die? Why do unarmed people have to die? They got a gun? Okay, cool. I get it. Shoot the motherfucker. They don't have a gun? You got tasers, you got mace, you got 12 motherfuckers behind you. Also, if they run away and get away, they won. Let them go. Yeah. They beat ya. So they got a little meth in their pocket. Big whoop. Big whoopity do. It's just meth. Just makes your dick hard, Everybody's a little bit, there's meth in your mochaccino coffee, you white quacks. Cucks. Fucks. Cucks. Anyways, I'm going to go to the protest now. Yeah, you know what it is. Peace and love. Also, get a gun. Every single people on this planet where there was a person in charge with guns and an indigenous population with no guns, there has been genocide. You can look that up. So arm up to the teeth, but also have a garden and be peaceful. Grow your own food. You're going to need to. Dark days are upon us. I can't eat this bromeliad. God damn it, I should have got an apple tree. Anyways, I love you all. Peace and love. Arm up. Get yourself some nice knives, some nice guns. I love you all. Peace and love, baby. Peace.